Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of Gangster Magician Tarot. I'll be your host, the Gangster Magician himself. And I'm here to deliver you a message, okay? Because that's what I do. That's deliver messages, okay? And I love it. And I love doing it, too. I love my job, okay? Even though I don't get paid, but I love it, though. I'm just kidding. I'll do it for free, okay? Because I'm here to grant your wishes, okay, with my trusty clear quartz wand. And of course, our ever co-host, Archangel Mike, brother, he is here. He said he's ready. He said he's in rare form today, brother. He said he's gonna take some demon. He's looking to take some demon names and kick some demon butt. I think he said something like that. I don't know what he said. Something not like that. But just know I'm really opening my heart here to you because I love you. All right, so let's get these cards. Let's get a little selenation. Guess what? This is a special bonus read for you. Okay, bonus late night. Okay, another one. I keep giving bonuses, but whatever. I was off today. No biggie. No biggie. The more I can give you, the better. The better. I just can't do it all the time. I can guarantee you two, though. I can guarantee you two. Got quite a bit of shorts up, though. See what we're working with here. All right, brother, you have people, they're under judgment here. People, they very much are under judgment, okay? Because whoever was coming up against you is being seen as a really wicked person because what they were trying to do was so terrible that, you know, now they're 5 of cups and regret over being seen, okay? Because they feel like they're very pessimistic. They feel like a failure. There's a lot of loss and grief here, okay? Because they know they can't come with you. Okay, Knight of Swords, because you were way too action-orientated, too ambitious for this whole thing. Okay, there was no way that they were going to be able to, you know, compete with you. All right, you were able too much with this Hangman to pause, surrender. Okay, that's what you knew when to surrender. You knew when to, you know, when to put your hat in. You know, you were aware of this. Okay, that's what they didn't expect. They expected you to be impulsive, but you were not impulsive. Okay, you just remained in this Nine of Pentacles energy, Hermit energy, and you were just, you know, doing your thing. And now these people are being seen because they know that you are this wish come true. All right, you are a wish come true, and you're getting your wish come true. So, yeah, all because you remain in this Knight of Swords, action-orientated energy. I mean, what the fuck? 9 of Pentacles. So, let's get a read. Let's see what we're working with here. I saw that apparently there's, you know, some cult leaders are dropping. Also heard the Matriarch is losing their mind. High Priestess in reverse, I heard that. So what's coming of this with this, you know, what's going on with the masculine end of this? All we have is, you know, witches to this, up to this point. What are we working with right now? Oh, yeah. Sometimes they get me, man. I gotta pop these fuckers out, the bad energy. All right, so let's see what we got, the overall energy. All right, Knight of Pentacles. So, of course, hard work, productivity, routine, efficient, responsible. That's exactly who you are. These people said that you weren't that. They said you couldn't take care of yourself. They were telling people that you don't even know how to take care of yourself, they said. Okay, but then you said, wait a second, I'm a gangster magician, for God's sakes, okay? I'm a magical gangster. Who's over there spreading these rumors, okay? And now they're like, wow, this guy's one hard-working magician over there, okay? Now people are not looking at you as whatever it was. They see you for exactly who you are, not for what these people told them you were, okay? These people did this because they were getting stuff out of it, all right? They were doing, or they were just hateful and jealous, who knows? One way or another, they did this out of pure fucking evil, okay? Because they knew you were the star of the show, okay? Always knew you were the star of the show. They just didn't want you to know you were the star of the show. They wanted to take this from you, okay? Because they thought that this energy would be up for grabs, okay? But they didn't realize you'd be in this Knight of Pentacles, you know, hardworking, you know, productive, routine, efficient. You know, they didn't see that coming with you. They thought you were just going to give up, okay? But now, this is what they thought. You were going to stay stuck in this Eight of Swords, but it's them that's in this Eight of Swords right now. They're the ones who are stuck because they don't know what to do. They don't know what you're going to do. They don't know what's coming next. They have to live their life just knowing that they did something crazy and you know about it, okay? And that it can, you know, karma's going to take care of it. It's not, you don't have to do anything. That's the best part. Just sit back and keep being this hardworking star that you are. That's all. You're a hardworking star. All right, and now death is here because death protects this star. Death Death Star, okay? Isn't that the thing for, what's it called? The fucking, whatever it's called. Darth Vader, they call it Death Star. Well, whatever, I think it is. But that's what you are, brother, a Death Star. Okay, and you got death that is, guarding your star like everything. Okay, anybody who comes up against you, death pays them a visit. Okay, and now Eight of Cups, they're all being seen as disappointments. Okay, people are trying to escape. Okay, they don't want to be around this. They're trying to say that this is all misunderstanding, that they want to come see you, that you're the one they came to see. Okay, you're the star. They said, well, we always knew it. We just did this to help you. They said they did this to help you. That's almost comical. I might even let them off the hook for that. Okay, but just know, you will always be this Nine of Pentacles no matter what happens, okay? Because you don't need nobody. You are a Queen of Pentacles who needs no one. That's a fact, okay? You do not need anyone. This is what was proven to your counterpart, that because they made it like that you were trying to get a free ride off them if like you were going to, you couldn't take care. They just said so much crazy stuff that wasn't true, and you clearly proved that none of it was true. And now, since the wish come true, your counterpart wants to bring you this Ace of Cups, okay? They are working on a way to get it to you, okay? They know they want to build this foundation. You'll never have a love as strong as with this person. So you'll forgive them, you'll see. Because they're going to come a certain way that it's not going to be like obnoxious. It's going to charm you. They're going to come charm you. All right? So, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. I ain't going to tell you what to do. I know what I'm going to do, okay? And it's not going to be this. It's not going to be no Two of Cups in reverse, all right? Because why would I want to go through all this just to have a Two of Cups in reverse? Okay, so that's why we're willing to listen, okay? Put myself in the Queen of Swords, see what they have to say. Okay, Page of Swords, you found new ways to communicate. This is what blew the thing open. Your thirst for knowledge made you even more interesting than you already were. Okay, and now it's like you're just the best version of yourself. And there's like, you can't really, I don't know. It's like you can't really complain. It's like, like you want to like be like, hey, you did all this stuff to me, but it's like, it all made you better, though. So it's like, all right. It's almost like, well, thank you. That's what we're going to settle on. Thank you. That's what we tell these people. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thanks for ruining your life for us. Okay, thank you for ruining your life and bringing this Ten of Pentacles our way, okay? Because that's what they knew they were trying to take, okay? Because you clearly are Nine of Pentacles, okay? You clearly are the star of the show. Okay, and you're clearly Knight of Pentacles here, okay? So that's clear as day going to get you to this 10 Pentacles, especially with Death is here, all right? And there's Two of Cups in reverse. So whoever on that other side is very, very upset. This is a bad choice in love, really, okay? Probably made by this King of Pentacles, but they are in the upright. So they are, looking towards this hardworking star, and they know, they could do this alone. They don't need nobody. Okay, but they feel that they could add to them. They said they could bring an Ace of Pentacles here, make you into this 10 of Pentacles, is what this King of Pentacles is saying. Okay, because you are 9 of Pentacles. So they said they could add to you. But we'll see. But maybe they will, because 8 of Swords in reverse. It says they're releasing negative self-beliefs, negative thoughts. They're open to new perspectives. This means that, they're healing at least. Okay, they're not coming in with an ulterior move. They just see that you are a hardworking star, okay, who's a 9 of Pentacles, that, they like to get to the 10 of Pentacles with, because they feel they have an Ace of Pentacles and they can, really do something here. Perhaps maybe they didn't see it before, but they do see it now, the Lover's energy that you possess. They had a lot of people in their ears, okay? So it really doesn't matter, because I really believe that they always knew this. It's just the way this had to go, okay? They had to go with the flow, and I think your counterpart was smart enough to know this, okay? And that's what made this move a little faster for you, all right? So just know, if your counterpart wasn't as smart as they were, and didn't go with the flow, this would eventually had to have been, you would have had to have done this again, okay? And it could have been a lot longer, a lot worse. So, I don't know. It's like, whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. That's why it's like not even worth even bitching about. Okay, because listen, brother, movement's here. Chariot's moving along, okay? It's going to get there, okay? You're going to get where you got to go. It's like everything's coming, okay? Justice is coming. It's right here. All right, see, I'm here, it says. I'm right here. All right, release your negative thoughts, it says. Just keep 8 of Swords reversing, all right? Death is knocking on, your enemy's doors right now, saying, hey, brother, what's going on? I got a couple questions, the Grim Reaper is saying. Okay, you know whose door he's on right now? It's this Empress in reverse. He has a couple questions for this person. He wants to know. What's all this copycat thinking about? Who do they think they were going to replace? Whose destiny do they think they were going to take? you don't have to come with me. This is what Death is saying. You're just gonna, you're not in trouble. We're not in trouble, all right? You know, the devil is shitting himself right now, okay? Because he knows that he's got to go deal with Death and that he's finished, okay? Because he's with this Empress in reverse. He's in the Empress in reverse right now, and now he's in Death's clutches, okay? So this means the death of the devil. You must understand, all right? Because if you catch him in a person, that's when it's big. Okay, but you, on the other hand, are Four of Swords, and you're rested and relaxing over there, okay? Because Page of Pentacles, you are manifesting all this, all right? You're manifesting the end, okay? You're manifesting your new beginning, okay? You're manifesting this Ace of Pentacles. You're manifesting everything, okay? Because that's what you do. You're a master manifester. How else would you do this? What else are you going to do? You going to go out there and you want to go dig a ditch or something? I don't know. What do you want to do? I mean, how else do you make things happen besides manifesting? I mean, really. Okay, not only that, now they're back, okay? So now the High Priestess reverse, so you have the Matriarch back again, okay? With this Empress in reverse now, okay? So now, I think what's happening here is that this High Priestess in reverse is trying to throw this Empress in reverse under the boat now, okay? Throw them to death, okay? Because they feel like they have a better opportunity to get out of this by, you know, setting up this Empress in reverse, okay? Because then they feel like they could say, oh, well, you know, I did this the whole time, you know. They have a plan right now, this High Priestess in reverse. All right, so what they're going to do now is they're going to set up this Empress in reverse to, like, take a really bad, embarrassing fall and then do it in a way where they're going to say, like, they knew the whole time that this person was like that and that they were actually for you, okay? That's what they're going to say. And I don't know, Death may let them off the hook with that. I don't know. They could get past Death because Death only has his eyes on this Empress in reverse right now. Okay, he was knocking on this High Priestess in the door in reverse, but now he's on this Empress's door in reverse, okay? So I believe that this High Priestess in reverse somehow or another convinced Death to take this Empress in reverse instead of the High Priestess in reverse. That's what I think. Because remember, this is an older feminine energy, and they feel that, you know, this King of Pentacles will be more likely to let them off the hook, okay, than this Empress. They knew this Empress in reverse had no chance. So this is really actually smart. It's a pretty smart thing, and it actually speeds it up a little bit. So we'll see. We got to see, though, how this makes this Matriarch, what they, you know, well, no, it doesn't matter. If they want to do that, go ahead, do it. I mean, that would probably be your best bet. That's what they're thinking right now. They're going to set them up, okay, because they have something, they got Three of Pentacles, all right? People see this collaboration with you now. Now people are starting to see dollar signs. I think this even has to do with this King of Pentacles. I don't know. This may be the most easy and painless way, and this is all going to take extreme forgiveness for this to work. Like, you are going to have to, like, really forgive this to a point where it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's something, I don't know. I don't even know if you can do that. But, I mean, you have been the one who brings the fun because you are the sun. So perhaps you can forgive anybody for anything, right? If they heal, I suppose. If Death lets them off the hook, then, I mean, if they can't get past, if they could get past Death and get to you, then I have to trust it. I have to trust that that was meant to happen then. Okay, so that's what we'll do. If they could get past Death, then they could talk to us. They could talk to you. All right? Deal? Deal. Okay? And because at the same, you're too busy right now. You're building this new world, okay? These cycles are complete with this, you know, Empress reverse, this copycat energy. Nobody's going to take this from you. They proved exactly who you are. Everybody sees you are the one who brings the fun, okay? Because you have this Three of Wands here because you already built something. You already, you know, you're not 100% there yet, but you are. If you build it, they will come, and they are coming. All right, so keep doing what you're doing because it's working. All right, and then this King of Pentacles has got his eyes on you because they know you're the star of the show. All right, they got a plan. Okay, here you go, Three of Wands in again because you got a plan. That's a progress. It's already in motion. Your secret garden is already in motion, okay? You already have sprouts coming out, okay? Because the Hierophant's here with you, okay? You have the institutional support. They see what you're doing. They're just observing, okay? They're observing in all of you, and they're saying, wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought that would be the one, okay? And that's exactly what they're saying to themselves right now. While you're just like, yeah, I know, awesome, right? It sucks. Sucks for you guys, okay? They never seen that coming. Of all the people, they picked the wrong one, didn't they? Okay, Two of Wands reversed. Because like I said, planning and progressing, you don't have your eggs all in one basket. You made these people think you had your eggs all in one basket. But while that was the case, you were planting eggs everywhere else, okay, that they didn't even know about. Because they couldn't keep track of it because they were so worried about that you just took away a lot of that energy. Okay, the Page of Wands. Okay, you just showed that you have limitless potential by calling back your energy. So now they see what you were able to do now. They made it, put it on clear display. Okay, now this High Priestess in reverse is going to take credit for that. They're going to come with it. They got an idea. But what they're going to do, though, is humiliate this Empress in reverse. That's what they're going to do. But that's fine. That's actually fine with us. Okay, because this will send this Empress in reverse right to the Five of Pentacles. And they'll go, and it will be like this would be the easiest way to, with the least amount of chaos. Because you think about it, you don't want it to be like, you know, all the whole families get destroyed. Like, it's just, where are you going to go run somewhere? It's just like, it's too much chaos now. The fact that this matriarch now is willing to whoever this replacement person, they're willing to set this person up to take the fault, to, you know, basically coronate you, then sure, fine, do it. You know what I mean? We're not going to like lose sleep over this, okay? We'll look at it. They have to respect you after this, okay? They'll be really looking at you with respect. If they're able to treat you with respect, I believe you'll be able to treat them with respect. Okay, six of Pentacles. You'll have an even give and take with this if this person is able to put their ego aside. I'm not sure if their ego is killed yet, but I believe it is headed there. The cycle is complete. That's the only way they're going to survive, is by killing this ego, okay? And becoming this Queen of Pentacles. They have to become this, okay? Because this is what you are. You are this Queen of Pentacles, okay? They try to say this wasn't you, okay? They try to say this wasn't you, okay? But you are this Queen of Pentacles, this Nine of Pentacles, okay? You don't need anybody, all right? This High Priestess in reverse tried to say otherwise. They tried to say that, you know, this person was that. But now, this High Priestess in reverse has to learn from you how to be this, okay? If they want to come along to this new world, okay? Because this is what the Emperor said will be okay. If they are able to, you know, allow themselves to become a Queen of Pentacles, then sure, they could come. But if not, then they have to stay here, all right? So that's why they don't think they want to stay here with the Empress, Death, and the Five of Pentacles, and Two of Cups in reverse. I don't think anybody's going to stay behind there. I think that's why it's actually this High Priestess in reverse that's releasing negative thoughts. This open to new perspectives now. That's why they're doing this, okay? See this? High Priestess in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, they know you're this hardworking star, that there's nothing going to stop you, that you're this Nine of Pentacles, okay? You are this Queen of Pentacles, okay? You are having 10 of Pentacles. There's an Ace of Pentacles coming your way from a King of Pentacles, okay? This person clearly sees that you have a plan in motion and you're already, you know, putting things together. You're not going to stop. You have this Eight of Pentacles. It's just you're perseverant, you're mastering your craft, your skill. You just want to be the best, and that's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine for you to be that way. People want to like make you like you're weird because you want to be the best at something. It's like, get the fuck out of here. But that's what they do to anybody, okay? That's what they do to all stars. They always make all stars think they're crazy, okay? Because that's just the trick of it. That's how you have to beat them, okay? Because not only are you an Eight of Pentacles, okay, but you got the Seven of Pentacles here, okay? Because that's where it had to be. You had a long-term view. You were willing to work hard, okay? Not only are you mastering your skill, but you were worked really, really hard, okay? And all that work is now paying off because you are building your foundation on this Ten of Cups, okay? Because that is what is going to be the best soil around. Okay, so what we got, I'm going to give you a little rundown. So the High Priestess in reverse, this Matriarch now, is basically selling out this Empress in reverse in the most humiliating way. They're going to say, like, this person, like, they were on your side the whole time. They're going to go that route, the undercover route. Okay, they're going to say that because now they're seeing a better light. They're really taking a liking to you now, and it's like, all right, you know, I mean, you're not the, you know, if this would make your counterpart happy, that's fine. But if they would have to completely kill their ego, and they would have to completely get past death for that to happen. So if they're able to get past death, okay, and not have to get stuck here with this Empress in reverse and this Five of Pentacles, and they could get by, and they could give you a proper apology, because Eight of Swords in reverse, you know, release those negative thoughts about you, and now are trying to learn from you how to be a Queen of Pentacles, because they know that the new world is here. The cycles are complete, and you are just a hardworking person, which Three of Pentacles, people want to collaborate with you, and the Chariot is clearly here. All right, so just keep resting and relaxing. It's all coming. Trust me when I tell you. Believe me. There we go. So now we got that. The Matriarch is going to sell out the Copycat. Ain't that something? Who would have saw that coming? I didn't see that coming, actually. To be honest with you, I thought they were going to take it. They're crafty, though. They thought about it the last second. They were like, whoo! They knew they were out, and they were just like, all right, I know what to do. Okay, that's what they're coming, because they know that they got that with your counterpart. You know what I mean? Like, they know that they're not going to make them. They're just not going to do it. And if Death lets them pass, then that's fine. Whatever. Like I said, let's take a little confirmation here. All right. So just know the devil is seen here, bro. So that is telling me that this is what they do. The devil is in that Empress or reverse. Okay, and that is what's getting stuck. All right. So that is why this Matriarch is being shipped from this person. Okay, because they're well aware that that's the losing side. Okay, because you got the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so that confirms the Ten of Pentacles already here. Okay, so there you go. I mean, you're getting there. I mean, they clearly see your value. Everybody sees what you're bringing to the table. It's not like you are really setting the world on fire. Okay, whatever illusions with the moon that were spoken about you shatter them like in a million pieces, a million trillion pieces. Okay, because Knight of Wands, because you are a fearless and confident individual who's driven by their ambition and desire, who is not afraid of challenges or risk. Okay, and that's what is knocking this delusions that this devil put together about you, okay, and it's earning you this Ten of Pentacles, because people are seeing what you had to go through, okay, with this person. All right, so there's a lot to this now. But this person, nobody's gonna even listen to what this person has to say, because they're gonna try to act like that blackmail thing, but they're so fucking nuts right now that it doesn't matter, because they're gonna say anything. So they're just gonna be like, this person was crazy, they were doing this, and you know, your counterpart and them are gonna calmly state it to them that this person will be screaming. They're not gonna see this coming. It's just gonna be something else. This is gonna be quite the fucking show. I don't think you're gonna see it, but just know it's gonna be something. Okay, because brother, you have this Ace of Cups coming here. Okay, like I said, you are the Nine of Cups. You are a wish come true for this King of Pentacles. Okay, they want to bring you that for the Ten of Cups. That's the whole situation with the, you know, building your foundation, because that was what the last one, Ten of Cups. That's what you are all about. All right, because this Four of Cups here, these people, they're rejecting this. Okay, nobody wants to be around this Empress in reverse. That's why even the Matriarch, this is like the protege, and they're selling out the pros. But it's cool though. It's like whatever. You gotta survive, right? One way or another. So they're not gonna go down with them. If Death lets them get by, like I said, then okay. But that's the only thing. Page of Wands, okay? Because you are a confident and enthusiastic individual who's ready to take action on their dreams and passion. A young and creative spirit who is ready to explore new possibilities and express their ideas. Okay, and you have an Ace of Cups with you also. And who's going to bring you that Ace of Cups I just said? This King of Pentacles, of course, okay? Because that is who is... They have an idea here, okay? They want to bring you this Ace of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups, okay? Because they know what is going to come of this. And they figure it's better to do it this way, because if everybody heals, then it all comes down to you forgiving, though. How you forgive people is how it comes down to. Okay, but you'll read the room. You'll know what needs to be done. It's no big deal, okay? Because here you go, Seven of Wands in reverse. They gave up. Okay, so this Empress reverse, they quit. All right, they know that they can't do anything anymore. All right, this is why they had to come up with this plan, this High Priestess in reverse, this Matriarch. Okay, because you're too balanced with this Temperance. They were trying to get you to roll around the mud. They wanted you to act out, because then they could point the fingers. Oh, look what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. See, we told you they're crazy. Maybe they got you like this in the first place, but they can't get you this time. All right, and all they did was create a lot of fucking chaos for themselves. All right, especially this Empress in reverse. They're really fucked. They're the ones who are really, they're stuck here. They're not getting past death. No way. Okay, they're being released. Ten of Wands in reverse here, okay? So this Empress reverse is being released by this Matriarch, okay? That this person now is going to make it like this person, you know, like they were on your side the whole time, and they're going to just ask you to go with it, okay? Instead of fighting about it. Just let it go. I think that might be the right way to go. I don't see this person being a threat anymore, okay? Because now they know for sure that you are the Gangster Magician, that you are a magical gangster, and they're not going to want no problems with you, okay? They'll treat you with none but respect, this Matriarch, I believe, if they get past death and, you know, release this Empress in reverse and say, you know, the nice things about you that they should be saying, okay, that they should have said from the beginning. But we'll start over with them. Let's start over. There's still things could happen, because remember, brother, You are the one who is the star of this show. Okay, you've always been the star. You always will be the star. Okay, and there you go. It confirms it. Okay, it's confirmed that you're the star of the show, that this King of Pentacles sees that. Okay, you've seen all day long that you got the Wheel of Fortune because you solved the puzzle. I mean, this is all because of you have forgiveness. This is all comes down to forgiving these people. This is a lot of people you got to forgive. Okay, there's a lot of people who came up against you. You could hold on, or you could forgive them. Okay, but they have to show some type of humbleness for you to forgive. I mean, you can forgive anything. Trust me, you can. You really can. You have the ability to forgive anything. Everything is forgivable. Even the unforgivable is forgivable. Okay, there's only a couple of things that I would say are unforgivable. Okay, and you know, you're pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you would know what those are. Okay, and that is, you know, Two of Wands in reverse. Whatever lack of planning, they didn't plan this far. This Empress in reverse. They never seen this Matriarch turning on them either. Okay, they just thought they were going to somehow get out of this, and you were going to somehow, you know, they were going to outlast you. Okay, and take the star. But look, you're a double star. Okay, you are the Death Star. You are the one who has this world here. Okay, you're creating a whole new world. Okay, because that's what's here. So we're getting a lot of confirmation. So the cycles are complete. This, you know, you are this Queen of Pentacles. And you're going to show what a real feminine energy is supposed to be like. And this is what this, you know, Matriarch's going to have to follow your lead. Okay, because judgment's here. All right, judgment is here. And that is going to be for this Empress in reverse. They are going to be the one who takes the fall here. Okay, so it'll probably be this Empress in reverse and King of Swords in reverse and King of Wands in reverse. They'll probably be the three who get sacrificed in this situation. Okay, but you know who's not going to get sacrificed? You, the High Priestess, that's for sure. Okay, because you were coming out of this a superstar. Okay, with a lot of love. Okay, and a lot of abundance is here for you. Okay, it's almost like it just was so perfect. Okay, that you have the Three of Pentacles now also. So now you're going to have, you know, people wanting to work together, collaboration. So that's another confirmation of teamwork, collaboration. Because again, you are this Nine of Cups. You are this wish come true. And that's why this Ace of Cups is here. And you're going to build your foundation on the Ten of Cups. Okay, this King of Pentacles clearly is going to bring that your way. So let's get it. What's going to else come in? So what's going to this Empress? They're done then, right? Or they're done, and then it's just going to be a whole, no more problems after this, right? Is that how it's going to be? Is that what you're telling me? Or is this person going to, a little bit more? Do we have a little more karma to clear? What do we need to do here? Okay. It says, all right, so the King of Wands, like I said, so the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So they are also being sacrificed, like I said, and it's Empress in reverse. So it's just the three of them for right now that have to go. Okay. And that is clearly saying that that person's also in the same situation you are, but that could be on your side. Okay. I think this Empress is on your counterpart side, Empress in reverse, and then this King of Wands is on your reverse. Maybe like a stepfather, uncle, or a cousin or something. Okay, just know that you are receiving. You get the Six of Pentacles. Generous offers are coming your way. Okay, so now we know we got both of them. That's the one I did say. It's three of them. I have to go. Okay, because you, Six of Wands, will be publicly recognized here. Okay, it's not even a doubt. The Six of Wands is a card of success, victory, achievement, and recognition. It represents the joy and satisfaction that comes from accomplishing a goal or milestone. And that's exactly what you're doing, okay? You know where it's going to lead to with that? We'll end it on this one. All this is going to come to an end because this person's, I don't know, we have this King of Swords reverse. He's not around, but we do have this Empress in reverse and this King of Wands in reverse going down, okay? And you have this Four of Wands here. So we're going to end it on there because you are the one who is the star of the show. Okay, you have this Ace of Cups. You are going to be publicly recognized, and you are creating this whole new world because you are the ideal spouse who don't need nobody because you're a Nine of Pentacles who is clear as day hitting this Ten of Pentacles. So there you go. Love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this late night read. Check you later. See you tomorrow at 7. Bye.